Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do exactly what the title says. We're gonna take a look at the Vevor Induction Heater here that I just recently got. I figured it would be a nice addition to the garage to get this induction heater, because basically all I got so far is this thing. And you know, it kind of sucks. You know, it never really works. It leaks gas, so I don't have a bigger one. I used to have a huge one around here somewhere, but I don't know where that is. It's like for... So every time I gotta use this, I gotta fill it up. Whoa! That was bad. See what I'm talking about? Get yourself one of these instead, so you don't wind up in that situation. It smells like beard. Nah, beard's alright. Beard's alright. Smell. Oh, got my arm though. Look at that. Alright, so let's not play around with that anymore. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. You know, they're pretty dangerous. You know, they can explode and stuff. And if you use like acetylene, it can be even worse. You know, it can blow the whole house up. So yeah, you definitely want to go ahead and get yourself something like this instead. Where was I? I kind of got off track here now. Anyway, let's take a look at it. So here's like the main unit. You get these two little screw-in clamps here. And then you just use those. You pick one of these coils to your liking, you know. So we got a variety here. We got 3 different sizes of round ones, a couple of small ones, a couple of medium ones, and then we have these two, which we're gonna use on the ball joint there, because you can't get this thing around. Like, let's say I want to heat this thing. All right, I can heat it like that, but I cannot heat it like that. You know, that's why we need to get something like this, pull it around, and stick it into the machine so that we get heat around. But for a little demonstration here, we're gonna use this small one. All you gotta do is plug it into here, tighten it down with these clamps, like so, and then you're ready to go. Now, a weird thing about this, which I don't really know why it does this, but as soon as you plug this guy in, it starts. So the fan starts going, which kind of shocked me the first time. Like, what? Where's the button? There's no off button for this thing, which I would have liked. So it's kind of just going. Of course, it's not going to heat anything until you press this button. But anyway, I mean, it would be nice to be able to turn it off with a little switch here. Anyway, let's go check it out. So we're going to start off with this M6 bolt. And it's kind of hard to see what's going on with the lights on, of course. So I figured we would test it on this M6 bolt, and then we'll test it on this rod here. As you can see, it works, you know, but I want to show you guys how quick it is. So let's turn the lights off and see how quickly this starts going. All right, so I hope you guys can see something now. Yeah. All right, so the manual tells you no longer than 2 minutes or you're overheated, and you want to go like two seconds at a time, but we're just gonna get it red hot, even though you're not supposed to do that, but for demonstration purposes, you know, let's see how quick it is. So we turn it on right there. As soon as the light comes on, it's on. Okay, so it's starting to smell hot. And there it is. Now it's red hot. So it doesn't take long at all. So you're supposed to go like 2 seconds. And there you go. Heats it up really nicely. All right, so now let's do this solid rod here. This is 12 millimeters. Let's see how quick that goes up. I'll try not to overheat this thing. We'll do it in the middle too. Alright, so it's starting to smell a little hot right now. We're doing this in real time now, so you know I'm not cutting on here. Alright. Yeah, now it's smelling really hot. And there we go. One's glowing red. Isn't that just crazy? How you can have this at your garage? Look at that. This is going to be so much help. for stuck bolts. Look, I mean, that is incredible. Look at that. As you can see, it works. No doubts about that. So, would this be a great complement to your garage? Absolutely. I feel kind of bad that I haven't bought one earlier, but maybe they weren't as good back in the day. I'm gonna use that as an excuse anyway. All right, so let's try this in the real world and see if it works. So let's get the Volvo 945 in here, and let's get that ball joint loose so we can do an alignment. It's like 5 degrees below zero outside, and the car's been outside all day. The manual is really good, by the way. Several pages. It tells you a lot of things you shouldn't do, like wear your ring and stuff, because I know I'll get a comment on that. Don't wear jewelry and don't wear a pacemaker. It's wrong. I won't be needing that cable. I'm plugging it wrong. Oh shit. Come and freeze with me for a second here. Enjoy the Swedish weather. Because I need to swap batteries. Look at that. Crispy. Alright, let's start over here. Oh. Yeah, so that battery that I told you started working again did not start working again. So, oh wow, that's all frozen. Shoot, how can the hood be frozen? Come on. There we go. I gotta put that back soon anyway. Oh, great. All right. Oh, that's pretty frozen too. Exactly the same thing. Why does it get frozen back here? That is so weird. There we go. Yeah, so you get a little water up here on the rubber seal there. All right, the things I do. That's not right. Get that on there, that on there. All right, let's get this thing in the garage. Yep. Oh, that is cold. -5. Great. Fires right up though. Whew. Can't see a damn thing. All right, so what we need to get is this bolt right here. We want to get that loose, and we also want to get this shaft loose so we can adjust here without any issues. So I want to go ahead and clean these threads, and I want this to be easy to work with. All right, so that's what we're gonna try. As a matter of fact, I have not even tried this. Maybe it's not on there at all. Sometimes you get a little lucky. Let's just try it first, make sure it's pretty on there. Well, that wasn't very difficult. Now was it? Well, that's like nothing. How about this guy? Yeah, that's pretty loose as well. All right. So I guess we won't be needing the heater on this side. We'll just go ahead and clean it off a little bit. Let's just make sure that this runs smoothly here. This is this is not very lifelike. Usually these are extremely stuck, but since this one's only done 140,000 kilometers, I guess it's not the best example. We'll try the other side and see if that's worse. This ball joint right here looks pretty new. I mean, it's still got the paint on it. So now when we go to adjust this, we won't have any issues with the guy adjusting it. Because trust me, they get pissed when you come in there and this is all seized up. All right, let's try the other side. I think this is original because it looks like there's some undercoating on the ball joint itself. So it's probably original. Well, that's a little stuck on there. Let's try it on that. See how quickly that'll undo it. Take the coils, wrap around here, and then you want to leave a little bit of space. Kind of tough to work with this wire here, I'm not gonna lie. I think something like that could work. Make sure those are stuck in there. Starting to sweat a little bit. Let's just try it there. Nope, not yet. Got some bubbling action here going on. Oh yeah. All right. Plug it that away. I gotta unravel this. There we go. Job done. All right, so that kind of worked out as advertised, but I'm not really satisfied. I want to get a really, really rusted bolt. And there's basically only 2 spots on the Volvo 940 that you can get those, or 3. This is one of them, but it wasn't that rusty. The other one is the exhaust manifold, but that's actually pretty good on this car. But the exhaust system on this car, it is rotten. So let's try one of those bolts. It's an M8, 8.8. It's bound to snap. But let's try it. If we can get that with this heater, I think it's a pretty good thing to have in your garage. All right? Only problem with that, though, is that it's pretty tricky to film underneath the car. But I'll do it for you guys, all right? So let's do it. Looks like a 13. This is also a great thing about these floors. They keep you off the wet stuff. You know, you don't have to lie in a puddle of water. If I look down here, I can see water right underneath the floor. So that is like a huge reason I have to... Are you kidding me? That comes off like nothing. Okay, well, that was pretty boring. Dang it, this car is too good. What are we supposed to remove? That one looks pretty decent too. How about these? All right, so let's check it out. So you can see this bolt right here, which is, well, it's not really a bolt anymore. It's just kind of a round thing. It's hard to get to the nut here. I'm basically just heating the bolt, which isn't really to my favor. Oh yeah, definitely coming. A little bit more heat. Yep. Yeah, that's no problem now. That'll definitely come off, no issues. That's crazy. I'm very happy about that. If we can get a bolt like that, shouldn't be a problem. Or anything else. God dang, this is hot. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Lost a little hair on my arm there, but kind of just proves the point, you know. This is quite a lot safer as well than using an open torch. Anyway, what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully this is MOT'd and on the road we can get the Volvo 740 back in here. Or maybe the 940, the black one. There's too many Volvos everywhere. Anyway, see you guys next time. Ha det gött! Hej! Whoa!